we can use some voice message app thing if you want. I think that can be managed. So I ended up shaving, as you can tell. Probably look kind of weird right now or something, but no. I mean, if you want to find, like, we can use, I mean, I don't know, I think most things kind of make sense if you think about them in a certain way, but I was just saying, like, certain things I planned on from the beginning. I didn't want to like plan stuff like in a weird way or anything. If that makes sense. But I don't know. I don't want to say there's too much to talk about, but I want to make it quick. You said you didn't like seeing yourself on video, but I don't know if you can even hear me right now or like what I'm saying or anything, but yeah. I mean, there are certain things I want to like tell you and talk about. I mean, I have like some friends and stuff, but certain things that I don't know who to talk about with. Kind of. I mean, things I would tell you would just be stuff like that for now. Until like later on and things like maybe I thought seeing you was nice, obviously. I mean, I'm glad you think I look nice, I guess. You know, it's always nice to hear. I don't know, you shouldn't be that ashamed of your appearance. I know you already know that. I would have liked things to have turned out better or more fair, but I'm still wondering whose fault it is, like, generally, but I'm willing to take blame and all that. I must have said like change that. I must have said something wrong or I communicated it not right, but I don't know, I just wanted to have like some like fun together, whatever, and I don't know, we would have been secure eventually, like whatever that means, but I was just thinking a lot about it, like I had some pot and I figured you probably wanted to do that stuff. I wanted to bring it, you know, instead of like a blanket, whatever, when we met, but I should have asked you, I guess, beforehand. I don't know. It was kind of paranoid, stupid. Would have probably been better or more fun, or whatever. I was probably just like assuming a lot of things. But think things like take time, like you say. We don't even know each other. I don't even know you at all. But I mean, regardless of whether that's the case or not, like we know each other a little bit at least. And I mean, I don't know how we usually leave it. Things can take time. If you say like we don't know each other now, I mean, enough time, like we would become more acquainted. I don't know, like to me, that wasn't really as big a concern or a deal breaker or a thing to like make me stop trying to bother you. So I mean, yeah, like relationships don't always work out, I guess, if it's someone and someone else, but I don't know. I mean, usually you can like tell. Maybe you can tell that we weren't right or whatever, but I don't know. Like there's like a girl that I don't want to be with. That's that. But when it came to you, like it was different, and I never really had that before. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have shaved or whatever, but that's kind of how that happened. As I was saying earlier, or whatever. I was just saying that I never really particularly felt that way about something like that. So I wanted to be willing to do whatever. I wasn't exactly certain how easy it would have been to see you again. Like, I don't know, I thought it would be easier. It shouldn't really be that hard. It's not really that hard. It's probably getting annoying, but I thought I would try and fix the whole thing somehow, I spent like the last 5+ years of my life researching, just reading about like DMT and other psychedelics, drugs, whatever, the chemistry, the singing, just wanted to be safe and all that. I just, I tried acid, once, and it was alright, so I wasn't crazy about it. Maybe I didn't have like a big enough dose or whatever, but I don't know, that's what you want to do, and I wouldn't really, it depends, but I wouldn't try to stalk you or anything like that, but decided to him DMT was like the ultimate drug, and that's just what I wanted to research. And I don't know, I was getting like some money in soon from like this family thing, so like I got that, and I didn't know. So after I got that, I wanted to, I don't know, I thought we would still like be talking or whatever together, and like that's all I really wanted to do was see if I could like impress you or make you happy by that, using that, I don't know, could have done the same thing, or I could have used it to like visit, travel, or whatever, but I don't know, there's stuff going on, I guess, so that it was like the first thing I did was, try to get some DMT, which I did, and there was no one else to like share it with or anything. So that's all that mostly happened with that, and I was just abusing it and just doing just too much. And then, just, there's like weed and stuff, and I was getting like kind of paranoid, and it was just like, I just had to stop at least. So I kind of messed that whole thing up. I mean, I guess I had some friends who were interested, and I didn't end up like sharing it with anyone. And I was like living at this place, and I like paid rent or whatever. I don't know. I thought it was kind of pointless. I tried to work and like get this job so I could like save more, and then hopefully it's just kind of silly and immature probably. I'm not blaming anyone. I don't think it wasn't that cool. I mean, I don't know. So I was thinking about it, and probably weren't like interested in any of that. I probably could have just waited, and then I think we could have planned something together, or I would have tried at least, and try to confirm it at least to see if, I don't know, because it was already over. So I don't know anymore, like, what you think about that. I mean, it could have been better. But when all that was happening, like I said, I've just mostly been thinking about you. Just nothing else felt right. No other girl feels right. And you must need me to do something if that's what I believe. King of the sky. I thought maybe something like that would have impressed you, because you said something about like heroin. I never really tried that, but like when you said it, like I was kind of planning on doing that anyway, and then I didn't say it, I guess, but I thought maybe it's kind of a weird thing to offer. So, like, it's just like this time, I don't know, so this one time, I was, like, because I had done it once a couple years ago, and got it from this friend, and then, like, I was just always interested in that experience, but I wanted to try it again, and I don't know, whatever happened. But after that, we were just kind of doing this, and like, so I just smoked some this one time, and like there's different levels to it, like you can break through or whatever, but I was like going there, and it's like, oh, in hyperspace, but then like I was stopped almost, and it's like there were like these two entities, whatever. I don't know, there's always stuff there, and then I don't know, it's like it just stopped, and it's like, where's Tina? And I was like, oh no. Like it made me kind of sad, and it was like I couldn't go on unless you were there or something, or not if you were there, but if we made things right. It's like I can't do anything. It's like I couldn't do anything until that happens. So I'm trying to see what that's about. Because I was wrong in the first place. I mean, like maybe that's what it was. I was just wrong in the first place to try and do certain things without you. Then I had some other like weird ideas, but I don't know. Like, I tried to do this one thing, but it's like, oh, it would be better if you had like a friend or even another person, like a girlfriend, or there, and then they would look at you differently. Probably doesn't really make sense, but it's like I think I was trying to like persuade someone into giving me like some kind of job or something, so like a higher paying one, so I can try to use like any money that I get for you or something. I don't know, maybe you don't want it, whatever. But there was just too much. And honestly, it wasn't really the first time I'd done that, but it was like I just couldn't keep doing it. You seem to like develop this tolerance or something, but it's like since something like time is limited, and it just made like it made me not want to go to work, I guess. So it was like the way I thought about it was, I was like, stop, this isn't good. I have to provide for the people around me somehow, Then I just started like running out of money. It's like I gotta find another job now. It's the only way. So like the fastest, best thing to do was to like stop try it, like I doing like fundraisers and stuff, and that's, you know, like I basically smoked so much that I like turned religious almost, and then it's like that's like I don't know, it's kind of dumb, but it's like I'm getting too old for certain things. I'm just like too tired. It's like I just can't keep like chasing girls around like after I met you. It's, you know, it's just, I don't know, maybe we could get to know each other a little bit more or whatever. But I would like to explore that. I mean, that's however you feel. Maybe you want something else as well. I don't know. That whole time, like you like blocked me on Facebook and then deleted me off, you know, whatever social media thing, and we just couldn't talk. I must have done something wrong, and you know, it's just like, what's going on? You know, it's probably my fault. That's just what it was otherwise, you know, it's like, it's not what I would rather be doing. You know, trying to like surprise you or something. I don't know, it must have been something like that. I didn't know if you were like into that or whatever. It's just like all because of that, like I just did things a little bit different. I was wrong to do some of that, but like after that, like I ended up getting like some acid from a friend. It's like, well, I'll try this again for like research, you know. And so once I did that, like certain things made more sense, and like I said, I did it before, but I wasn't too crazy about it. I was mainly curious about DMT. This time I took a higher dose, and it made more sense, but you know, it's still like, I mean, if anything, I would like to try like once a year, once every 2 years. Like, I wouldn't do it that much. Kind of like how I said before, like some of the things like do kind of like, mess with your brain. I personally, like it affects certain things sometimes or whatever, you know. But when that was happening, you know, I think it just exaggerates how I think or feel about certain things. Like I said, I was always wondering about you, of course. So once I was just on that, like, after it fully kicked in, it just said something about you. Like, you know, because some of it is like kind of similar to DMT, and it was just like, you know, Tina, like, where is Tina? Like, you know, it's like Tina could be here now with you, and you could both be enjoying whatever it is that you can. You know, maybe she wanted, I don't know, something, weed, cigarettes, alcohol, wine, whatever. So I know it does sound kind of crazy or whatever. I don't know. It might not be that crazy. Some people like it, I guess. I'm just tired of it. Like I said, I already knew, I don't know, so many things. You can't always listen to everyone's advice or take everyone's advice. I don't know, I was acting like I had some kind of important job or duty to do. It's like no one really cares. So I'm just doing that and just trying to work on like my art now and some more of that. Do some more research and like some more writing and just kind of where I'm at right now. I'm supposed to be starting like this job soon, and depending on how things turn out, I'll probably start another one. It's like 50-50, whatever. That's the only, try harder. I still want to like study. I already graduated college, but I kind of want to go back and get like another degree. But that's the only thing that like makes sense right now. I have to take care of myself too, obviously, but there's probably other things I can do to like impress you, I guess. But one thing that happened is, all that basically, just as far as like what I was capable of thinking of and synthesizing. Years ago, I did some graffiti, I don't know, like painting, stuff like that, because you probably like art and stuff. It's like, oh, I should do more art, I have to do more art and stuff. Surely you don't care about all of that, but I'm sure some of it was interesting to hear. Like after all that, once I did that, and like I was standing up, and then I was just listening to like what the drugs said, psychedelic, and then like it just hit me like right in the chest, and then I sunk down to my knees, and I was like, lots of people have been asking that. And then after that, it put me in the mood. Like, I ended up typing stuff for like a day, and I wrote something in the form of a beat novel, like Jack Kerouac. It's kind of silly, I guess. That was around like 9/11, September 11. And so I just wrote like a silly short story about that. I don't know, you probably saw like some example that I was influenced from in a link that I sent at one time, but I thought it was kind of funny. But that was the joke about that, about why it's written that way. But I don't know, people want me to like write more stuff. So I'm just like doing that. And and about like what you were saying earlier, it's not so much about like getting a girlfriend to me or anything. I was just trying to say that I know, like, I have an idea of like what it takes for something like that, that I don't just want any girl, whatever, and I had my chance with you already, but I messed it up, and you're just like ready to move on. Probably don't deserve a second chance or anything. I have to focus on something. Hey, I just wanted to send a quick message, because I remember something you said earlier. Well, I just think you're like really beautiful and stuff, and well, I'm glad that you thought I was attractive. There's only one kind of person who's right for me, so I can't have a girlfriend unless I think you're really hot. You're actually like the hottest girl I've ever seen. And nothing else makes sense if we can't do what we need to do